After returning to Earth, everything around me began to resonate differently. Nature, people, the movement of the wind, the light on the water. All of it felt like a living mirror of my inner state. I started to see how every moment is a form of communication between worlds, between the dense and the luminous layers of existence. Within this interaction, I realized there is no need to attach to thoughts. When emotion is removed, a thought becomes simply a substance of space, a vibrational flash, a reflection of the level of consciousness. As I released emotions, thoughts appeared like air bubbles underwater, light, transparent, rising and dissolving into silence. I simply observed them, without claiming them as mine, remaining in depth, in calmness and clarity of awareness. And then they dissolved. My inner light began to penetrate the darkest layers of perception, and what once felt dense started to refract, like light beneath the surface of water. Night dreams began to surface in waking life. Yet without fear, I watched illusions dissolve right before my eyes. What once frightened me transformed into a blooming tree or lost its form entirely, and every event revealed a new meaning, free from distortion. The world familiar to the eye suddenly became liquid crystalline. I saw its true structure, a matrix code, subtle digital threads weaving everything into one. Reality was no longer what I had once believed. It felt as if I were waking from a long sleep, on the verge of awakening into childhood, into primordial clarity. Like an interstellar, I saw the reverse side of my life, as if observing myself and the entire world from the other side of the mirror. I wanted to reach myself from the world of light, where everything is already whole. Yet I knew this was impossible, without the free will and intention of the one living there, within the human program. This realization was so powerful that the energy itself carried me through the necessary experience. My life turned upside down. I felt as if I were flying through a dark vortex. Yet sparks of my consciousness continued to shimmer within it. And deep inside, I always felt anew. The light remembers the way. One day, I woke up in a world that had always been here, yet forgotten within the programs of the limited mind. Here, there are no distortions because everything is consciousness. Everything simply is. Here, I am the center of light, love itself, abundance itself, joy itself, multiplying in pearlescent, golden, turquoise, and emerald radiance. The old world now feels like a beautiful dream, one I look upon with gratitude. From the bridge of my light, from the clarity of my true self.